Hey guys, so today we're going to be making a printed jumper. So the first thing you're going to need is a printed image. I've just got this image from Google. It's a painting from Van Gogh, but you could also use a drawing if you want. It will work as well if you don't have a printer. You're obviously going to need a pair of scissors to cut out anything, and then we're going to use a jumper for this. However, you can use a t-shirt, a fabric bag, anything that's fabric you can really do it on. And then you're going to need some grease proof paper, and then we're going to use some cling film, and finally we're going to need an iron. However, when you are using an iron, please have your parent or guardian or carer present, because this can be super hot and it can be very dangerous, so make sure that you have them present. First, we're going to start off by cutting out the print. I've started off by doing it. Obviously, again, if you are using a scissor, make sure that you have a parent or guardian present if you need to. Also, I wanted to give you guys a tip. When printing out a picture or drawing a picture, make sure that it's square like this and it has a border, because when we are going to print it on the t-shirt, it's going to look more seamless and like you bought it from the shops. Now we're going to get our image and lay it down on the cling film. I've cut a piece big enough so that it goes over twice. So I'm going to place it flat down, and then I am going to wrap the cling film around the picture like this. Fold it like it's an envelope, and we're gonna just squash it in there. We flip it around, make sure every side is covered, and then just flatten it. It should look something like this. You can see all of the sides are covered, and I've just put any excess cling film at the back. And now we're going to think about the placement. You could put it to the side, up above, down below, in the middle, whatever is your preference. I'm probably going to stick it here, make sure that it's even on there. Now we're getting to the fun part. We're going to go and iron this down so it can stick onto the t-shirt. We're going to get our grease-proof paper and put it on top of the image. Make sure the whole image is covered. None of the plastic is coming through, because we don't want anything to burn. So I'm just going to place this down, and we're going to start ironing. Again, make sure that you have your parent or guardian present, because the iron can be super dangerous and it can get hot as well. Make sure the iron is always facing downwards. I've put the iron on medium heat, and we're going to go ahead and take this and go in circular motions around the image. Make sure that you press down the edges, especially so that they don't come up, because we don't want the image to come off the t-shirt. So I'm just going to slowly go around and press this image down. And now and again, you might go and check if this flips up by going like that. But I can see it still needs a little bit more heat on it. I would advise to use a medium heat, because again, we don't want it to burn. We don't want it to get super sticky onto the grease-proof paper. We want it to stick on the t-shirt. So keep ironing until it sticks down. When you think the image has stuck down onto the jumper, wait for it to cool down. Again, it can be very hot, so make sure you get your parent and guardian to help you with this. My one has cooled down, so I'm going to flip it over, and I know that it's stuck down, and look at that. It is fully on there. You can see that the edges are not coming up when I'm going like this, and the image is fully stuck onto the jumper. And this is the finished product. I absolutely love how the jumper came out. You could also do this on t-shirts. You could do your name on it. There's so many possibilities. So I thought I'll round it up by giving you some tips. Make sure that you have your parent and guardian present, because we are using scissors and a hot iron. Also, make sure that you get an image that has a border like this, or is a square image. If you are going to do a drawing, make sure that you add a square as well. Also, make sure that you cover the whole thing with cling film, and make sure that you're patient with it. take your time. It may not stick a couple minutes in. It took me over 10 minutes for it to actually stick onto the t-shirt, so don't give up.